fourth graders, welcome back. We've got a story here for you today. So we've got Savannah has 2/4 yards of ribbon and Isabel has 3/8 yards of ribbon. How can you determine whether Savannah and Isabel have the same length of ribbon? Okay, so we're trying to figure out, do they have the same length? And then if they do, then great. But if they don't, let's figure out who has more. All right, so I want you to think about this. We've got 2/4 and 3/8. So those are our fractions, and they're broken up in different size pieces. So we're being asked to compare fractions with different size pieces. So I like to use a drawing for this. So I'm going to grab my marker, and you will too, or grab your book, whatever you're using. And I'm going to draw a rectangle for Savannah. All right, so I've got my rectangle for Savannah. I'm going to put S here for Savannah, just so I can kind of keep track. Now it says that we have to give her 2/4 yards of ribbon. All right, so I know I need to break this into 4 pieces. So the denominator tells me how many pieces I need to break it into. So I'm going to go right here. Let's see. Trying to make sure this is half and that's the other half. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out if I need 4 pieces. I think I want to make all of my lines vertical lines right now because I'm going to be comparing it with a second rectangle with Isabel. It'll just make it a little bit easier for my eyes to see. So I need 4 pieces. So let's see. Right now I only have 2 pieces. I'm going to break each piece in half so that I have 4 pieces. All right, now it says right here that Savannah has 2/4 yards of ribbon. So I'm going to color in 2. 1, 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2/4. Actually, I think I want to draw a number line on top of here, just to kind of keep my thinking together. So this was 0/4 over here. That's 0. This is 1/4. This is 2/4. This is 3/4. And this is 4/4. Only 2/4 of this one's shaded, right? Okay, I think I actually want to squeak in that 0 over there. 0/4. There we go. That feels right. Okay, now we know Savannah has a different amount, right, than Isabel. Isabel has 3/8 yards of ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to draw the same size rectangle. It's important. Same size rectangle to get myself started. This is going to be for Isabel. All right, now Isabel has pieces that are broken into 8. All right, so get a different color for Isabel. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to help me because I have 4 pieces there. I can really turn 4 pieces into 8 pieces, and that way my drawings can be compared. Okay, so I'm going to start first with cutting it in half. I'm going to cut each half in half. Okay, now we can cut each of those halves in, or actually there are 4ths right now, right? There's 4 pieces. We can cut our 4ths in half, and that will give us 8 pieces, or 8ths. Okay, so now Isabel has 3/8 yards of ribbon. So let's make sure to color in 3 for Isabel. So this is 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. Okay. Ooh, let's do another number line. This time I'm going to make sure I leave room to squeak in my 0/8. All right, I'm going to hit pause. You can do your 8ths on a number line. I'm going to do mine, and I'll come right back. Okay, I got my number line on. 0/8 to 8/8, and only 3/8 of them were filled in because Isabel only has 3/8 of a yard of ribbon. So now we can see who has more, so we can compare. Checking out here and checking out here, we can see that this one is worth more. We have to be careful with these hand-drawn things. We've got to make sure that we start with, like, this one was 4 pieces, and then we made 4 pieces down here and then cut them into eighths. Otherwise, we can get a little confused, right? So we know Savannah had 2/4 and Isabel had 3/8. And maybe some of you actually already knew that Savannah would have more because 2 is half of 4, which means this is equal to 1/2. And what would make this half? It would have to be 4/8. We'd have to color into there, right? And since 3 is less than 4, maybe you knew this one was going to be less than half. We call that using benchmark fractions. There will be lots more of that later, but maybe you already realize that because kids notice a lot of things, right? So I wouldn't put it past you to have figured out that you could just use that information to help you. All right, kids, it's your turn to practice. I will see you next time. Bye.